So I was leaving a local Wawa gas station, and just so happened to turn left onto the busiest street in the city, but I won't say what name it is, because I don't want to put homegirl's business out like that, but I still think she'll know that I'm talking about her, and man was that a run-on sentence. But anyway. I turned down this hella busy street and just so happened to look to the right and noticed that there was a silhouette of a woman that was walking around inside of the Wendy's restaurant, and well, I'm a raging perv when it comes to women, so I went to go see how she looked up close through the window. I drove by, and she was being blocked by other patrons in the restaurant, but I could see her enough to see that she was wearing some very tight-fitting jeans. At this point, I hadn't left my car. I just drove around slowly while looking through the window, basically trying to scope her out and size her up to see how worth it would be for me to talk to her. She had on blue jeans and sandals, but she was wearing socks, and she was an older lady, but she was very nicely put together. Had to be in her mid-40s or something like that, and she had a very serious face. I kept looking at her and decided to park my car as she was now at the front of the line, and lo and behold, she must have pre-ordered her stuff, man, because she was, just like that, now walking out of the Wendy's with a huge bag full of food, and she was carrying 4 drinks in a drink holder, so I'm assuming she's going to her car to load it up with a bunch of other folks in there and she'd be taking off. So I thought I'd better get out and try to talk to her, so I parked my car fast as hell and got out and talked to her right away. She was wearing glasses. She was a brunette. As mentioned, an older white woman with a lil shape. She had some booty and some killer, slimish thighs that did something to me. I was nervous talking to her, but I kept it together, but really and truly, I wasn't expecting anything to progress too much from me talking to her because she was such a serious-looking unassuming lady, almost as if she wasn't fazed by shit that I was saying. I asked her if I could talk to her and she was like, I gotta get this food back to my daughter and grandchildren at the hotel. I was like, which hotel? She turned around and pointed to a very near hotel to where we were, so I immediately was like, oh, so where's your car? Thinking more so she could put her stuff in there and I could walk with her, but it turns out that she was on foot. Bells started going off in my head. Maybe I could offer her a ride to this nearby hotel and see if she buys on it, but before we get to that point I ratcheted it up a little bit and was like, you look so good, and I don't know if you're into the interracial thing and all, but I'm into you, that's for sure. And she quickly was like, I'm from PA, as in Pennsylvania. She further was like, us white girls mix all the time up there where I'm from, so it's not that. So I was like, so what do I have to do to get with you? Then I was like, never mind all that, can I just get a hug? And she and I hugged, and for a much longer time than I was expecting us to, and this progressed to a single peck on the lips, to us staring at each other, and then to full-out kissing in the parking lot by my car. I immediately was fully turned on, but I downplayed it a little and just now decided to offer her a ride, and we talked, and for how close the hotel was to the Wendy's, we got a lot of talking done. She had the food and the drinks on the floor between her feet, and I just got bold and asked if we could hook up some time in the near future and basically be lovers, and she agreed to it, but in the future no doubt was her mindset. At this point, we're at a notoriously long stoplight in the left turn lane where I was going to do a U-turn, so I just asked her if she could give me a sample of what I'm missing out on, and she removed her glasses and leaned over, I guess while balancing the drinks and food between her feet, I dunno, and started going down on me at the light that was still red. No one was behind us at this light for some odd reason, so when the light turned green, I just sat there and let her keep going. Old girl is no fool, and she figured out what was going on and stopped, and when the light was green again, I went on and made the U-turn, and now we're at the next notoriously long red light where I had to make another U-turn to get to her hotel that was on the same side as the Wendy's that we were originally at. I asked for the same thing, but this time, she didn't remove her glasses. I thought that this was odd, but whatever.
Maybe she had a hard time seeing it the first time.
The light turned. I wasn't going to rock the boat. Let's get you and all of that delicious Wendy's food back to the hotel, to you and your daughter and your kids. Well, it gets better. We arrived at the hotel and she's grabbing her food, and gave me her number and told me to call her, and as she's getting out I'm now just enamored with her thighs, you know me by now. I told her this as I am very passionate when I speak to women. I could see that she was turned on, but not as much as I was, I guess, so I was like, give me a taste of what I'm missing, and she was like, I did, and I was like, yeah, you did, but you know what I'm talking about, and at this point, we're at her door kinda, but she agreed, and got back into the car, and we went to a better, less lit area of the parking lot, and she maneuvered herself around the food carefully, and got out of the car and got in the back seat of my truck where I already had the seats out of the way and laid in the back of the truck and started removing her pants, and all I could see are these milky white thick thighs and nice ankles and feet, acting as a stairway to heaven, if you know what I mean, and just took my jogging pants down and went in after her. And when I say it was a quickie, I mean it was a quickie, because I was so turned on and worked up, and man, if she sees this video, she's got to know that I'm talking about her, because other than not saying her name, man, all of this, as all of my videos are, is word for word with little paraphrasing and no fiction at all. It's what happened from my memory, of course. After this, things got a little weird, and this will further let her know that this has to be her out of all of the women in this wide world, because there's just too many coincidences, but she wanted more from this. I would call her up and try to hook up with her again, but even though she had agreed to a sexual relationship with me at first, she wanted me to take her out and do stuff, basically being seen with her in public, and at the time I just wasn't really interested in that at all. I just wanted to have fun. In retrospect, I could have obliged the young lady. I mean, how much skin off of my back would it have been to take her to the movies or out for drinks? But I think for me it was how she did it and couldn't be reasoned with. She was like, it's going to be my way or the highway, and basically I chose the highway, and for what? Because man, she had some slamming coochie and was good at giving Peter kisses, and so I'm the one that missed out, because I'm sure there's many dudes who would have taken her up on her ultimatum. And again, I regret not just saying F it, let's go out for drinks. That's all she wanted, and it's not like I wasn't attracted to her. I was just taken aback by the ultimatum from out of nowhere when we had previously agreed on casual sex, and that's it, especially the fact that we had already crossed that bridge and had sex, so for me this was going backwards to hit me this way, but oh well. Definitely, it was my loss. Hope I didn't knock her lil white booty up. What age is menopause in women? I mean, I know what age it is in men, but what age is menopause in women, lol? Like 45 to 55 years old? But there's one thing I'm sure about this chick, and that is, she probably isn't a diabetic. Why do I think that? Well, she accepted the cream pie that I gave her. And speaking of that, I found this intriguing also. She had to clean herself up and stuff and used that same hand that she used on me to grab the food and drinks and go in the hotel with it to give everyone their food. I thought about that and was like, damn, that's crazy Sunny. I still think of her, and weirdly enough, she never blocked me, but she just stopped answering my texts. Maybe I should ask her out on a date or something.
Maybe you shouldn't be such a friggin' numbskull and call her up and see what's popping with your old broke ass.
Yeah, for sure, dog. From the way you described that old box of hers, I might just call her up myself while you're over here acting all brand new. What hotel was it again? I mean, let me know, bruh.
You sound thirsty as hell, bruh. Chill.
I am not thirsty. I just want to do the hibbity-dibbity with her. Ain't nothing wrong with me wanting to do the hibbity-dibbity with her, and you said something about her having some nice thighs too. Bruh. I'm like Joe. I'm a thighs man.
La 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 la. My two uncles are loser old men. La 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 la. My two uncles are loser old men. La 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 la. My two uncles are loser old men. Bitch.
Aw, sweetie, that's no way to talk about your uncles.
La 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 la. My two uncles are loser old men. La 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 la. My two uncles are loser old men. La la.